All right, so we're back with another episode of the frequently asked question. I get asked all the time when I'm doing my consultations if my clients can bring a friend to their photo shoot.
It's showtime.
Every photographer will have a different stance on this, and depending on the kind of photography that you're working with, the sort of vibe the photographer gives off, it is totally up to you as a client to decide if that's a good fit for you. Some people who are shady and maybe run their photography out of their apartment in like a not great part of town, and everything that they show on their website is a bunch of kind of sketch looking nude photos, probably don't want to show up without a friend. And if they get weird or aggressive or defensive about that sort of thing, huge red flag. I've heard too many horror stories about photographers flipping out because somebody wants to bring a friend along because they don't feel safe. If you don't feel safe going to a photo shoot on your own, you should not be working with that photographer. I 100% believe in that. Now, in my shoots, I do not like to have a friend present during the actual photo shoot. We'll have somebody show up during hair and makeup, hang out and chat for a bit if you want to see the vibe and test things out. Some photographers love having friends along to cheer on their client and create that hype, that energy in the room. I found it to be distracting. The handful of times I've had clients bring a friend in, their intentions might have been really good, but they say something that wasn't quite a compliment when my client comes out in a new outfit, and then my client gets self-conscious about it, and that totally ruins the flow of the shoot. I don't want to risk that. I've also found that when somebody has an audience here, they behave a certain way in front of that person differently than they would if they were on their own. It's why we have telephone conversations before we ever book. It's why I share tons of content like this, so you can get a vibe for who I am, what the process is like, and why we do that hour and a half of hair and makeup so that we can chat and get comfortable and there's no weirdness as soon as you walk in the door. I've never had anybody walk out of the studio saying, man, I wish I would have had a friend here. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun. I feel amazing. I wish I would have done this 10 years sooner. That is like universally the response we get here. And again, I'm not denying my clients bringing friends along because we're doing shady things. It's because I found it to be a distraction, and my stylist is here to help out. There's always another woman in the room. I am very, very particular about that. I know that I can create the best experience without distractions, and we can create an environment for my clients to really open up, to be vulnerable, to embrace who they are on their own, because I believe that's when the biggest breakthroughs come out, is when you find the courage to do these things on your own and discover that confidence without somebody right next to you kind of pushing you along. So I've seen great results. My clients love it. Then they refer their friends in, or we've done days where we'll do multiple sessions in a day. So rather than have everyone together for one shoot, we'll just do their shoots back to back to back. And then these three best friends are all made up, hair and makeup. They can all go out and celebrate afterward and do a nice dinner, something like that. So we do encourage that sort of community, just not during the session itself. But again, talk to your photographer because everyone has a different approach on it, and make sure you find someone whose vibe feels right with you. And just again, if you ever feel like you can't go see a photographer without somebody by your side, then you shouldn't go to that photographer. I 100% believe that. So if you have any questions you want to ask, I would love to answer them here on this show. Just email me, mike@boudoirguild.com. And if you would love to book a session with me, head on over to MikeLloydStudios.com. I would love to have you in front of my camera. You are amazing. I'll see you inside.